There's nothing like a good sandwich, is there?
I love good sandwich.
I love a good sandwich.
I just want you to take a quick snap of.
Doing my phone.
She was like that when I was asking her a question. But she had just said, gotten out of her mouth, I love a good sandwich. And I love a good sandwich too. And this is a recipe that was in Paula, Cooking with Paula Deen magazine. And we've even got a picture of it for you. And it's super, super simple, super quick, and super, super delicious. So you can either use a nice French bread or an Italian bread. And I'm using an Italian loaf that was bought from the local bakery. So I'm going to cut this in half. And I hope this knife will cut it, but I don't think it is. I'm going to have to find a serrated knife. So this sandwich, like I said, the recipe was in Cooking with Paula Deen magazine. And I've got a half a cup of mayonnaise, and I've got 2 tablespoons of pesto. And you know, pesto is basil, so it's gonna have a strong basil taste, as it should be. All right, so I'm gonna take my breads, my 2 pieces of bread, and I'm gonna smother it with our basil mayonnaise. Okay, here we go. So I'm using a honey. Let's see, what did it call for? A sliced honey ham, and we just got this from the deli. And I always use the best that they have. There's a brand out there that you know it's just always going to be really good. I'm just going to pile it up. Smells so good. All right. So now we're going to come in there with salami.
That's actually pepperoni.
I meant pepperoni. And this is a big pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the pepperoni that we buy for our pizzas is a little smaller one. So Teresa must have had this. Did you have it sliced in the deli?
No, actually, they do it now in this kind of in a sandwich meat, sort of.
Oh, okay. So
now.
Bigger slices.
You can buy the small slices still.
Yeah.
And thinner, and thicker.
Yeah.
Smaller are thicker.
All right. Now here goes the salami. So you can see this is going to be piled high, y'all. Nobody's going to be missing the first bite. I consider this like a comfort food. Y'all remember the old, well, there was actually a TV show and comic strip, Dagwood.
Oh, yeah.
Remember how Dagwood would make his sandwiches and they'd be that tall?
Yes.
Okay. So, next. We're going on with our.
Now tell them how we made
Okay. I'm going to tell you that the next thing to go on is our pickled onions. And these are real easy to make. You need a sliced purple onion. And Teresa slice this on the mandolin. And let's see. Let me make sure I don't miss anything. It's a cup of water, 1 red sliced purple onion, a half a cup of apple cider vinegar, tablespoon of sugar, and 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. And that needs to sit for about an hour. And if you can make it the day before, even better. Oh, and I do love pickled onions. Okay. And I'm going to top that with a few black olives. Michael Groover cannot stand a black olive. If a pizza comes in this house and got a black olive on it, I have to take them all off for him. He can't stand them. And I don't like them on my pizza either. So, but I can eat them. Okay. Last but not least, a beautiful, come on, stay on up there now. A beautiful Swiss cheese. I think I'm going to need 2 slices in some areas. How about y'all? What are y'all thinking?
Yeah, maybe on the back side.
Yeah. Oh, there's my piece. There we go.
How about did you put tomatoes?
That goes
No,
on
we're not
last.
going to put the tomatoes on it. We're going to wrap this in tin foil, and we're going to put it in our oven for 10 or 12 minutes. And the hard part about this is, who am I going to find with a big enough mouth to eat that? Can you imagine?
I got some suggestions on who's going to try.
Who do you think is going to try?
I think there's 3 people in this room that hopefully will.
Look, look at that sandwich. You ready, Eddie? Ready for dinner? They make everything so hard to get to, don't they? So at this point, y'all, before we sliced it, we would want to shred us up some lettuce and then pile our tomato on it and then go to cutting. But you know what? I can't hardly get my mouth around this. So so I'm gonna forego the lettuce and tomato. Man. It's some kind of good. I love the pickled purple onions. And the Swiss cheese. Good, good, good. Although this will be my hint for y'all. I think if you did on French bread, which is not as thick, might be easier for your guest or your family to eat it. Very good, though. Love and best dishes, y'all, from Paula Deen and Cooking with Paula Deen magazine.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.